All right.
Uh,
Browns Bucks. Bucks favored by 3. Over unders 50. The Bucks fired their defensive coordinator Mike Smith on Monday. The Bucks also have some defensive linemen hurt. Their defensive tackle Gerald McCoy and Vinny Curry, the defensive end, didn't practice Wednesday. We're going to need to keep an eye on that. So the Browns side, Baker Mayfield hurt his ankle the other day. Sounds like he's going to be fine. It's so funny. Over under 50. Like the Browns. This looks like a shootout. You're like the Browns. Go figure. It's great. But their defense has been really good. Jameis looked solid against the Falcons. I mean, the Falcons are a bad defense. They almost won with that weird lateral play at the end. This is another tough game for me. Like what I see games like this and I go, I'm just going to lean with the home team because I think they're kind of on a similar level. If the Browns win this, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised, but I'm going to take the Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks too. I don't know what kind of impact firing Mike Smith is going to have. Probably not much. It's interesting with him because he's had some really good teams as a head coach in Atlanta, man. And this all of a sudden, he just fell off a cliff, and it's kind of sad to see because I think he's a good coach. But man, Bucks are 32nd in the league in points allowed, 34th in yards given up. It's they're terrible, terrible defense. But I think the good news is that Winston played well last week, and kind of put up some Fitzpatrickian numbers.
That's a good word.
That's a good word. I like the Bucks here. I'm interested to see how Mayfield plays with a little bit of pain. Obviously, you could see him limping around last week after he hurt his ankle. Can he be that kind of the Brett Favre kind of guy who kind of hobbles around and makes big plays, or even Aaron Rodgers this year has done that all the time? Interested to kind of see how Mayfield responds. I assume, based on the way he's played, the way you've seen him in college, that he'll play and play well. But that's going to be interesting to see how badly he actually is hurt. Because if he's hurt and can't be as good as he's been all year, this game becomes very easy to pick all of a sudden.
Okay. One thing about their offense is that, before the year, we talked about there's a lot of talk. I know I did a lot because I do fantasy stuff too, about how many weapons Mayfield was going to have when he played. And they traded Josh Gordon, and you kind of went, well, they took a hit there. David Njoku, their tight end, is actually stepping up. He's really starting to come along and be kind of a force. I mean, he's a really tremendously athletic tight end. And Mayfield's starting to go to him a lot. So interesting the way their offense is evolving. But yeah, I like them. The weird thing about them, I wonder when they're going to start making the switch from Hyde to Chubb running the ball, because Hyde's kind of plodding along. And I like Hyde. I think he's a nice player, but he's kind of plodding along. And whenever Chubb gets a chance, he does something really cool.
Hyde's. Let's look at their yards per carry. Hyde's at 3.4, which he's scored 5 touchdowns this year, so that's nothing to sneeze at. He's almost at 400 yards for the year, so he's kind of on pace for kind of getting close to that 1,000-yard mark. But yeah, Nick Chubb is in college. You could see, and I'm a University of Georgia alum, so I saw him a lot. He's a guy who really can be impressive if you give him the chance. A slow start for him this year, but the last couple of weeks you've seen like that ability, like, oh, this guy could be really good.
All right. So both of us going with the Bucks.